symbol y'all don't know yet? I'll answer that question in just a second, Joy. Okay. He is funny. He always is going to lighten the mood with his awesome sense of humor. He's naturally playful. He knows how to be serious. He seems like an adult. It seems like it happens all at once. I feel like it's more of gray and underlying. I feel like I'm almost in a great mood. And maybe I'm amplifying the positivity too much because we don't know how he passes yet, right? But it seems like it comes up and gets us out of nowhere, suddenly, unexpectedly. He gives me a little snap, which says tragically. He doesn't write it down, but he says it, so he's like, it just happened really tragically, out of nowhere. But he brings me from such a place of like sunshine and playful, and you know, maybe this is it's either a medical thing out of nowhere. There's no way this is a self-inflicted thing, but why does it keep crossing my mind? I don't think it is. I think it's a little tiny like buzz, and then it just catches up to us. Mary Elliot's like, yes, yes, yes. Which one? I'm not taking any more in the line today because I need to get out to the Bell Witch Cave. But thank you for wanting to, and I'll be back on probably tomorrow. I love that you guys want to join me every single day, even if it's a Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday night. All right, Mary Elliott's like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So she says, I can't pick an angle. Complications of cirrhosis, and yes, he fell after a surgery, and then he passed in the hospital one day. I'm like funny, playful, and I'm like, all of a sudden I'm doing my own thing. It's kind of underlying. I was like, there's no way he is like self-inflicting this, but I'm like, beep, beep, beep. Oh, it's like that buzz. I was like, bzzz, and then it comes up and gets him out of nowhere. Who is this for you? And he was at home. Complications of cirrhosis, and that he actually fell after a surgery. Ouch. Ooh, ouch. So it is the underlying. And it is your dad. I love this. And he fell when he was alone. Well, the way you say that makes me feel like you're taking partial responsibility, like you didn't get to say goodbye. Obviously, it's like some, you know, tragic thing, because he did snap and say tragic now that I say it out loud. But I want to be sassy with you. I'm like, how are you going to, like, get there? Like, is that how dad talks to you? Like, blame yourself for that? Like, literally how I feel right now. Oh my gosh, and you do. Divine timing, baby girl. She goes, I was supposed to be with him, and I was like, you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and then I'm sitting there being like, oh, like you couldn't be. No, I came to the hospital and he was really out of it. So you kind of did get a chance to say goodbye, but I'm assuming by the time I was like, that he just couldn't communicate. And you say he was out of it, and I'm just like, oh, you're like, I went to the hospital, he was out of it, didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and he's like, So he's like, I was like, I want to get sassy with you. What do you mean you didn't get a chance to say goodbye? So you were there. You were actually at the hospital, okay? And he was just out of it. So you're saying that you didn't verbally get confirmation and get a chance to say goodbye to him, but you were physically there. That's why he sasses you when we say you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Nice try, though. I love how we just want to hold on to that trauma. I mean, losing your dad's not easy. Totally get it, but you don't get to blame yourself. You still made it. Divine timing. He could have... I can't tell you how many times people get on. They're like, Kato, I stepped out of the room for 2 minutes. And then you got this, like, cackling old lady that's, like, hitting the eject button because the family left the building. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, ooh, the fact that you got to be there is beautiful. You don't get to be like, well, there's the trauma. I'm going to hold on to this. Thank you. And then leave with that. I'm like, no. You get back here. And then you rip it away. Like, I'll take that trauma. Can't do that. Have a great day. Stop. You couldn't see a man. Stop. You couldn't see a man getting shot. Really? What? Stop. What? Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I was reading the wrong comments, and that one didn't make any sense. Interesting. Okay, so he fell when he was alone. It was my dad. I was supposed to be with him. Came to the hospital, and he was out of it. He came to a few times, but it wasn't for long periods. And I was actually with him when he passed, holding his hands, and my sister and I were. Okay, great. Good. He wasn't alone. You don't, and there's no, like, okay, cool. So whatever trauma's there, other than, like, obviously the fact that it's tragic. Oh, wait, and then he goes, I think everything was pretty evenly distributed, and we have a lot of his clothes still, and then I feel like we did a couple things in honor of his memory, and then he writes the word tattoo that you guys can't see. He writes the word tattoo that you guys can't see. Keeps making me like, okay, so he shows me like a pile of laundry. So like we have like 3 shirts and this, and he's never showed me. I've never been showed a pile of laundry before, but I feel like I drew it really well. Maybe I didn't. I am not that great of a, and the clothes were distributed. I'm not that great of an artist. Ignore me. Okay, also, I know that we've been here for quite a few minutes, but I'm going to keep going if that's cool. And you have this person who, so he points to her. So I'm like, okay, maybe they come through together, but short hair, glasses. I feel like everybody's grandma that like had a hard time walking. These are typical signs for me today. Grandma had a declined, hobbled around. So that's usually my sign for hard on oxygen, decline. She like grabs a chair, but like has her little way around the house type of thing. So, and then a classic first name. Seems like a grandma energy. She comes through as a primary guardian angel for you too. When you say the mom thing, she shows me, when you say mom, the facts are different. So this is not, maybe, hold on, wait. So when you say mom, my brain shows me a pancake. And I was like, what? What? You know, one side's done and it's the wet side with all the bubbles, right? And then she's like, it's the medical thing that makes sense about her. I'm like, okay. And she goes, because imagine just being like, oh, looking good, looking good, looking good. Flip, dead. It's like, what's on the other side? Nothing. As far as like what's results on the other side. Oh, this is a great day. Let me get this routine thing done. It's almost like once you know, you decline, and then the decline is fast. It's like when the situation flips, it's like basically thinking everything's good, and then what do you mean? What do you mean? And so if that checks out, I would say 3 separate. With that being said, your mom and your dad are over here. And that human experience is a difficult one. My mom went to the hospital with COVID, coherent and talking, and the next day she was, and I'm just talking slow because it looks like she's still typing. She said, my mom went to the hospital with COVID. Like it's like a pancake. Oh my gosh. She goes, so I was like, it's a medical thing, right? And then you have a wet pancake with some bubbles and you flip it and you're dead. Okay, so here's what happened. Ready? Her mom, which is our 3rd person we brought in, not even the person she asked for. She asked for dad, and then she got grandma, and now she's got mom. Okay, great. And she goes, my mom went into the hospital with COVID, so there's that medical thing, right? She was coherent, and she was walking, which is probably why you thought it was this lady. I think this is an additional lady, and then they helped each other through, to be honest. Just my opinion as a medium. But what? I've only talked to a couple thousand dead people. Anyways, she goes, she went into the hospital with COVID, coherent, and talking. And then the next day, she was in an induced coma by the hospital in the ICU. And she was talking to the family on the phone up on the 6th floor. And then all of a sudden, boom, she's dead. Oh, one of the pancakes was perfectly done. The bubbles, and it's wet, and it's sunshiny, and we're fucking dead. What's on the other side of it? Nothing. What's the cure? Nothing. There's nothing. Just stopped like that. That sounds just like what she said. She fell getting out of the bed on the 6th floor, and that had put her into the coma and moved her into the ICU. Ooh, I can feel, without trying to say out loud, the ignorance. And not by her. Britt's like, what? Right? We just tried to talk to Ray, then we talked to Grandma and Mom. It was a long, wild ride. Long, wild ride. Yes. I would say I agree with you very much.